Hello friends, Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time. And I just wanted to shoot a quick update to let you know we did finally get our 3 little chicks, and it's like, okay, why are you only getting 3? Well, remember, we're only on a corner lot in a neighborhood. We got a total of 1/3 of an acre and not a whole lot of space. So anyway, what we got this time was the black sexling. Part of it is because I wanted to add more color to my chickens. You know, to get, not just the buffs out there, but get some darker colors out there. But also because I've heard a lot of good things about these birds, especially for our area. I've heard that they're some of the ones that do the best where we live. And so here in Rain Country. And I've heard that they're very sweet birds too. And so we decided to go with these, and we were able to get them locally. And right now we have 7 Buff Orpington chickens, and 7 or 8 is about the number we want to keep it at. This of course is going to make 10, which means that we'll eventually have to start cycling through our older birds. But I want to start introducing, we were going to do it last year and decided to wait 1 more year, but I thought it was time to start introducing some chicks and some other birds into our flock, because eventually, the chickens only lay 2 to 3 years, or as far as, laying consistently. And then they start slowing down, and because we have limited space, we can't keep a lot of chickens around here. But we're making the most of what we have. So they're scared because we just got them, and so they're all huddled over in the corner. But they have figured out their feeders. And by the way, if you didn't see our video that we did a couple of years ago when we got our Buff Orpingtons, we didn't have these feeders at the time, and so we made do with what we had because we didn't feel like spending a bunch of money on some cheap plastic ones, because they didn't have, these were the ones I wanted and they didn't have them. And so Patrick made a chick feeder out of cardboard, and I'll link to that video right here. It's actually been picking up a lot of it's been starting to go viral, so it's kind of cool. But it was just a cheap, easy way that we could put a chick feeder together, and it worked perfect for the chicks that we had, for the Buff Orpingtons, until they got big enough to eat out of something bigger. But then we got these, next time we went into town, we went to the coastal store, we picked these galvanized ones up that you can just put a regular mouth canning jar on. So we've got some rainwater, and what I did for the food, I'll go ahead and show you here. This, and they have figured it out. When I first came in here to do this video, they've already started eating out of this, so that's good. I made sure that I stuck their little beaks in each one so they would know that's their food, that's their water. But this is actually the feed, the organic feed that I got for my bigger chickens. And I'm not going to buy specialized feed. I especially don't want medicated junk for my birds. And what I did here was this is a really good organic, non-GMO feed. And then I put it in a coffee grinder and just processed it smaller to make sure they could handle it. And I figure if there's still some big pieces in there that are too big for them, they'll just leave them if they can't handle them. I don't know if someone's going to say there's a problem with that, but they seem to be loving that stuff. And I'm sure it's really, I know that I'm going to trust that a lot more than I'm going to trust the medicated chick starter. I just kind of have problems with that because I don't know what all's in there. Usually they're using GMO soy and all that kind of stuff. And I want to make sure our birds get off to a good, healthy start. So anyway, I'm pretty excited. We'll see how it goes. So some new chicks. I was originally going to put them right out in the chicken coop. I had a perfect spot where this dog crate, we picked it up at a garage sale last year for this purpose. It's just the right size for 3 little birds, and I figured it was perfect. And when they, eventually after the weather starts getting a little bit warmer, I'm going to take this whole thing and move it out into the chicken coop so the bigger chickens can start getting used to them. And then hopefully by the time that they've outgrown this, I can introduce them into the rest of the flock. So we'll see how it works. But I figure if I put it right in the coop, they can all get used to seeing each other. So this will be a new thing for me as far as introducing new birds to the old birds. So, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed my quick update here on what's going on in Rain Country. Thanks for watching. Take care, and God bless.